Send-off day here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Dan the intern heading back to school. How's the experience been, Dan?
It's been fun. You guys are a lot of fun and got to experience a lot of SEC stuff. Coming from the Midwest, Big Ten area, so it's been fun. I learned a lot.
Fit in well, face for radio, right?
Yep, face for radio, so fit in really well around here.
What's your parting message to Dan the intern?
You know, just keep showing up. Guess it says an awful lot about the kid. He's here in the mornings. You know, a lot of guys during the summertime may not have shown up in the mornings. Keep showing up.
Thank you.
Class as well. Class as
Yes,
well.
no kidding.
That's what happens in class. You show up, you get the C.
C's get degrees.
Hey, look,
We're not trying to be doctors over here.
absolutely. 7 years of college. I'm doing radio. We talked about the new coordinators in the league. Bad fits, good fits. We both agree that Will Muschamp's a good fit at Auburn. But a guy that you mentioned,
I just don't know what he had such good corner play at Texas and at Auburn. I don't know.
Florida.
Yeah, excuse me. And then I don't know what kind of corner play he's going to have at Auburn. I think that's the big thing to watch there.
and look, Brian Schottenheimer, we all kind of agreed maybe not the fit that we expect. Bobo's been there for a long time, longer than Rick's been there. New quarterback. Chubb comes back on that offensive side of the ball, but Schottenheimer's a guy that comes from the NFL back to college.
Yeah, I think it's a strange fit, but you know he's a smart guy, and I think they got a pro-style system that he might be able to fit into.
I'm with the intern here. I think that when you look at Schottenheimer, people are going to talk about the lack of success that he's had in some of the NFL places. He's still an NFL coordinator. And this is the third year in a row that there's been a former NFL coordinator who somebody in the SEC has hired to come in and run their offense, with Lane Kiffin last year and with Cam Cameron the year before that. So very interested to see what's going to happen at Georgia. The guy that I think is the best fit of all the new guys is Jeff Collins over at Florida. I mean, that defense he had at Mississippi State was really good. I think that regardless of what you said, Dan Mullen called the lateral move. Attaboy, Danny. Remember that time at SEC Media Days where Dan Mullen tried to tell everybody that living in Starkville was the greatest place in America?
Yes.
I appreciate the fact that he's selling his program, but sometimes you just got to take a step back.
All right, Dan the intern from the Midwest. Best meal in the South.
So far, it's got to be some of the gumbo. I had some gumbo the other day. I think it was from Chimes. It was good.
Any boiled seafood yet?
Not yet. I got to work on that one. So.
All right. Making your way around the city. All right. Finding your way.
Yeah, I got to drive around. I found a nice little Perkins Row. It's a nice little area down there, and went downtown. Saw some Mississippi River, so it's nice.
Co-ed's a little different looking down here in the South.
Yeah, it's different looking girls, definitely, and I'm not complaining though. So
There you go.
Prince, anything for Dan the intern on the way out?
I wish I was you.
Hear, hear. Amen. Dan the intern. Good work, bro.
thank you.
Go get him. Cade Wassan. Even more solid work. 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge is 1045ESPN.com is where you can find the podcast. 7 to 9 a.m. Check us out daily, Monday through Friday.